All right. Check out this sociopath talk about his financial instrument.
Yo, what is going on, Bitcoin? I am back with another product announcement from introducing Volatility-Proof loans, a Bitcoin-backed loan that a price move can never trigger liquidation of your collateral. No warnings, no margin calls, no automatic sell-off. I'm telling you guys, this is not a drill. You're hearing me correctly.
This is not a drill, guys.
To make it very clear, there's no
volatility-proof loans. Thank you, Jack Mahler.
There's a price move product that solves for their biggest pain point. At Strike, I think we are so innovative and we care so deeply about customers. This is our bread and butter, is digging deep into what is the Bitcoiner trying to solve for? What is their core issue? Specifically, we don't focus on prediction markets or altcoins or meme coins. We're not distracted by listing stocks in our app. What do Bitcoiners care about? And how can we solve for their needs?
Well, so let's volatility-proof loans. Just buy Bitcoin. He's saying buy MSTR. It's Bitcoin levered. It's levered Bitcoin, dude. Check it out. Let me show you something real quick, dude. Let me show you. Let me just show you numbers. Numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't. So check it out. This is the MSTR price, $94. In the past month, 23% down. Youch. Whoopsie. Sucks, right? Could be more. It's more even 6 months. All right, now check this out. Bitcoin. Check out the Bitcoin price. If you had just self-custody Bitcoin, I mean, you'd be down 0.08% in 1 month. You wouldn't have lost anything. In the past 6 months, oh, you would have lost 30%. Ooh. What about MSTR? 41%. So you would have lost in 6 months 41%. Bitcoin, you would have lost in 6 months 30%. Good God Almighty, dude! Michael Saylor is digital dumb. Digital credit, digital this, digital gold. Dude, suck a DZ. Digital dumbass. Michael Saylor is a digital ding 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 ding. And then you have this guy, Jeff Walton, with Strive, offering, was it like 12 or 13%? And then you have Jack Mahler's. Oh my God. This video just blew my mind. He said volatility-proof loans. Dude, get a load of this horse manure, dude. You gotta get a load of this. Oh my God, dude. Jack Ma, the disingenuous voice, but you gotta give it to him. I said this in a post. Hold on, where's my page at? Let me show that. You gotta give it to him, dude. You gotta give it to him. They tell you straight to your face that they're gonna screw you, man. They tell you straight to your face. Dude, Jack Mahler, he said they just make up these phrases. Volatility-proof loans. I mean, a loan is a, dude. They're like, all right. Let's see how long we can listen to this before we get to the next topic. Tick unlocked. Speaking of which, I just saw this from Cubic. We're gonna get to that in the last piece. But look at this, dude. Jack Mahler's the C. Does he run 21? Whatever. He's one of those grifters. There's Punter Jeff, Michael Saylor, Jack Mahler. It's the holy trinity of the Bitcoin grifters. Dude, if you believe in Bitcoin, just buy Bitcoin. They're just like, yeah, give me your capital, and yeah, we'll take care of the Bitcoin. Oh yeah, give us the equity of your house. Same with this Joe Consorti guy. I mean, dude, I should have put him on there. Anyway, let's see if you can probably stomach this better than me. I'm gonna chime in. Oh, dude.
Product announcement
Are you guys Jack Mahler's fans?
From us here. Yo, what is going on, Bitcoin? I am back with another product announcement.
Are you guys excited for this talk? I'm excited for this. Ready? Yo, hey, it's me, Jack Mahler's. I'm excited to tell you this with my empty sociopathic room. Dude, dude. Yo, hey, it's me with my dead voice. Hey. All right. Check out this sociopath talk about his financial instrument.
Yo, what is going on, Bitcoin? I am back with another product announcement from us here at Strike, introducing Volatility-Proof loans, a Bitcoin-backed loan where no amount of price dip will result in liquidation. Yes, you heard that right. Liquidations are now avoidable. Bitcoin-backed loans, a price move can never liquidate. At Strike, we care deeply about truth, transparency, authenticity, and ultimately customer focus.
We care deeply about truth, transparency, deeply. We care deeply about the truth. Dude, it's the everything he's saying is the opposite. Just remember that.
Cares more about the Bitcoiner than we do.
Liar.
So anytime we have an announcement, I like to put together a presentation and record myself walking you all through what we built, why we built what we built, what it solves for, and ultimately give you all a chance to ask us questions, give us feedback, because we work for you. So without further ado, let's get into volatility-proof loans where liquidations.
Volatility-proof loans. Let's go with this goddamn fantasy land of volatility-proof loans. Whatever the goddamn F that means, dude. Volatility-proof loans. Dude, they're grifting you so hard. They're grifting you. This is the most. They're just violating you, dude. Man, sharks in the water. Sharks in the water. Shout out to Danny Go.
Are now avoidable. If you are watching this presentation, you are probably well aware that Bitcoin doesn't move in a straight line. Obviously, over the long term, it tends to go way up and to the right. However, the journey there is volatile. Volatility is the price of admission. Deep drops in Bitcoin are expected along the way. Over the last 12 years, 10 of those have experienced a 30% drop in the Bitcoin price at some point. And since 2014, Bitcoin has had 4 drawdowns greater than 50%. Again, this is the price of admission. This is how you earn your stripes. In the Bitcoin industry, we call this a bear market.
See, right now he's trying to mesmerize you. He's like, this is what it is. Now here, you're welcome to the Bitcoin world, dummy. Now there's a bear market and there's a cycle. Then get ready for this. Here's my knowledge, dummy. Right? He's trying to hypnotize the dummies, right? But we know better, right? We know better. But just peep game. Peep game. Peep game. He's selling to dummies, all right? He's not selling to you. My audience, you're not dummies, all right? Just check out this pitch though. People buy this. They like, yeah, fucking
It is to be expected. No asset is going to be the best performing asset in human history without a little bit of volatility. But this in lies the biggest amount of feedback we have gotten since we started to build credit products on top of Bitcoin. Because it is a no-brainer that if you don't have to sell your Bitcoin, you shouldn't. Why would you? Why would you sell the money that is the best performing? Why wouldn't you borrow fiat against it that is ultimately going to zero? Everyone wants to do what Saylor does. Borrow fiat, which is
Do I have to rip this apart? Do you guys feel my pain right now? Do you guys feel my pain? Let me just rewind this. Do you guys feel my pain? This is going on. This happens. Just listen to that again.
Volatility, but this in lies the biggest amount of feedback we have gotten since we started to.
He's pretending to be serious right now. I swear to God, he's pretending to be serious.
Build credit products on top of Bitcoin, because it is a no-brainer that if you don't have to sell your Bitcoin, you shouldn't. Why would you? Why would you sell the money that is the best performing? Why wouldn't you borrow fiat against it that is ultimately going to zero? Everyone wants to do what Saylor does. Borrow fiat.
Are we back? Sorry, I think I disconnected for a minute. Let's keep playing it.
Sell the Bitcoin, as long as the price of your Bitcoin backed loan is less than the taxable event trigger and you expect Bitcoin to outperform the cost for you to borrow, it is an absolute no-brainer. Spend the fiat, keep the Bitcoin. The biggest amount of feedback we got is it could be risky. If you don't have enough Bitcoin to add collateral in the event of a 30% drawdown, a 50% drawdown, sometimes an 80% drawdown, then you may have some of your collateral partially liquidated.
Whoops.
And that was the biggest feedback we got from you guys. Hey, I just can't sleep well at night in a setup like that. Or these dips aren't permanent. Is there any way we could avoid liquidation? I'll even pay you a little bit more just to know that no price movement will ever liquidate my Bitcoin. And what you're looking at on the screen is what we have today. LTV at 65%. We start issuing our customers a warning. Hey, here's a push notification, an email, pick up the phone, give you guys a call, let you know where your loan stands. At an LTV of 70%, we issue our first margin call, where we give you 72 hours, that's 3 full days, to act. That could pay down the loan a little bit, add some more Bitcoin as collateral, and just get yourself into a good standing. Let us know that you're aware and you're addressing your loan. At an LTV of 85%, we have no choice but to start to partially sell some of the collateral to get you back in good standing. Now, I think we do this best in the industry because we do not sell all of your Bitcoin. We would not do that. We don't want to do that. We care too.
We don't want to do that. We don't do to do that. No, you do want to do that, dude. This is the most predatory loans are coming to Bitcoin via Jack Mallers and Joe Consorti and Adam Livingston and Jeff Walton. Milk money in the house. 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 Scoop the DQ. Jack Mahler, grifter extraordinaire.
Too much about you guys.
We don't want your Bitcoin. We don't want your money. Oh, no. We don't want your money. But, yeah, take a loan out with us. Ugh.
But what we have...
Goddamn snakes, dude. Snakes in the water.
Have to do is at that LTV threshold, we start to sell little amounts to get you back into these healthier LTVs. And that's how our product traditionally has worked up until this point. And everyone has come to us and said, man, I would do anything to just avoid this whole liquidation threshold piece. Even though you guys just sell partially, I just can't sleep well at night. I know Bitcoin's going up forever. I just want to hold it. I just want to stomach.
I know Bitcoin's going up forever, dude. Their target are Bitcoin retards, dude. Up forever. Dude, nothing up forever, dude. That's so stupid. Up
Maybe
forever.
There's a 3
infinity for nothing. They say it in their marketing. This is who they're targeting. People who think Bitcoin's going up forever. Dude. Retardation nation. This is who they're marketing to. People who think Bitcoin's going up forever, which doesn't make sense at all, ever. The dollar's going to zero. What? No, a dollar is a dollar. Come on, dude. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? I mean,
month period or a 3-day period or a 30-second period. And that really is the point, is a temporary dip can become a permanent loss in the way Bitcoin backed loans have been built to date. The moment you can least afford to sell is often the moment you get that margin call. And nobody wants that. And what if you're on vacation? What if you're sleeping? Nobody wants that. And that was the biggest amount of feedback from our customers. And we had really built our products in accordance to how the industry has evolved over time. We had been fairly new to this space. I mean, our Bitcoin-backed loan products are barely a year old. And the more feedback we gotten, the more time we spent building these products, we learned this is the core issue that really needs to be solved, is this idea of being liquidated. We don't want to do it. Our customers don't want it. So let's just solve it. Introducing volatility-proof loans, a Bitcoin-backed loan that a price move can never trigger liquidation of your collateral. No warnings, no margin calls, no automatic sell-off. I'm telling you guys, this is not a drill. You're hearing me correctly.
This is not a drill, guys.
To make it very clear, there's no
volatility-proof loans. Thank you, Jack Mahler.
Price move that can trigger a liquidation. So as I have in this visual, the Bitcoin price moves every day. It can go up 300% in a year, but then it goes down 50%, 80%. Obviously, the trajectory is up, but that level of volatility when you have a Bitcoin-backed loan is the biggest amount of feedback we've gotten. If you open a volatility-proof loan, the Bitcoin never moves. I'm going to say that again. It never moves. We don't care what the price is. We don't care the wick down. We don't care the LTV. You're good. You're good. When you get a volatility-proof loan, we have your back. No warnings, no margin calls, no liquidations. You sleep well at night. So now when you check your apps, if you have availability to the feature, there are now two loan types. You can open a standard loan, or you can open a volatility-proof loan. You can also refinance a standard loan into a volatility-proof loan if you want. So there's many ways to arrive at the ultimate protection of liquidations by price. But the point is, it's protection made simple. When you go look at your loans, when you go look at your app, you'll see, hey, what's my margin call level? Nope, I'm protected. What's my LTV-based liquidation threshold? Nope, I am protected. We wanted to give Bitcoin a product that solves for their biggest pain point. At Strike, I think we are so innovative and we care so deeply about customers. This is our bread and butter, is digging deep into what is the Bitcoiner trying to solve for? What is their core issue? Specifically, we don't focus on prediction markets or altcoins or meme coins. We're not distracted by listing stocks in our app. What do Bitcoiners care about? And how can we solve for their needs? So let's
volatility-proof loans. That's what Bitcoiners care about. Volatility-proof loans. Goddamn, dude, this is a crazy grift.
Let's take a look at how volatility-proof loans on our app compare to standard loans.
This is what Bitcoiners want.
The obvious pros are, what is a price-driven liquidation threshold? Never. Never, never, never. What's your margin call threshold? Never, 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 never. You sleep good at night. Now, how does it compare in the other capacities? The maximum initial LTV is 45%, not 50%. That's marginal, but I want to point it out. Transparency, transparency, transparency. The terms. We're going to start this out at only a 6-month term.
There you have it, folks. Volatility-proof loans.